Hello and welcome to my channel Making Money and Finance. I have a new video for you today. Let's talk about NFTs, what NFTs are and how you can take advantage of them. Before I begin, I want you to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you are the first to know when we upload a new video. And if you find our video useful, please share it with your friends and family. NFT stands for non-fungible token. Because of this, that probably doesn't mean all that much right now. The word fungible isn't one that's used very often. On the other hand, it more or less indicates that something can be substituted for another. Money, for instance, is considered a fungible asset in the field of economics. It is divisible into units and can be easily traded for one another. For example, you could exchange a £20 note for two £10 notes, without the value of either being diminished or increased. Gold, cryptocurrency, and shares are all examples of things that can be classified as fungible assets. An asset is said to be fungible if it can be used in a variety of ways, and there is also the possibility that there is an infinite supply of the asset. They have a wide variety of applications, including serving as a medium of exchange or a value repository, for example. On the other hand, a non-fungible asset is a unique piece of property, such as a painting, a house, or a trading card, for example. Even though a painting, for instance, can be copied or photographed, the original painting is still the painting, and the replicas do not have the same value as the original. NFTs are pieces of data that are recorded on a blockchain in the form of a digital ledger. Each non-fungible token serves as a kind of certificate of authenticity, demonstrating that a digital asset is one of a kind and cannot be swapped out for another. Because of the cryptographic principles that underpin the blockchain's one-of-a-kind design, an NFT can never be altered in any way, never be stolen, and never be adjusted. To put it another way, a digital asset is anything that is held in a format that is digital and that the owner has the legal right to use, a right to copy, duplicate, reproduce, modify and otherwise use. In this sense, things like documents, audio or visual content, images, and other forms of digital data that are analogous to these are all examples of digital assets. A blockchain, on the other hand, is not a traditional database but rather a network of interconnected data blocks. This chain of blocks generates a distributed digital ledger, which is a collection of data that keeps track of the events and information that occur within the chain. Every blockchain ledger is distributed across the globe on thousands of servers at the same time. This indicates that any user on the network has the ability to view the entries made by other users and verify their accuracy. The peer-to-peer and distributed ledger technology, by which it is known, makes it extremely difficult, if not impossible, to falsify or otherwise manipulate the data contained within a block. According to IBM's definition, blockchain is a distributed, immutable, permanent and unalterable ledger that makes it easier to keep track of assets and record transactions. When we think about NFTs, we should keep in mind that they are created on a blockchain and can never be moved into a different blockchain ecosystem. It will exist on that blockchain and serve as evidence that the item you've purchased is genuine. It is essential to draw a clear distinction between cryptocurrencies and non-fungible tokens in this context. Despite the fact that both are built on blockchain technology, the essential contrasts might assist us in better comprehending how NFTs operate. The fact that cryptocurrency can be converted into other cryptocurrencies is the primary distinction. For instance, you may trade one Bitcoin for another Bitcoin as a form of exchange. You are unable to do so in the case of an NFT. A non-fungible token can only be used to purchase a single specific digital asset and cannot be traded for another. As was just explained, a non-fungible token is effectively a certificate of ownership for a digital asset. This concept has been brought up before. The collectability of the asset, in addition to the possible value that it will have in the future when it is put up for sale, contributes to the value. NFTs are tradable and can be bought and sold. There is a lot of skepticism regarding the potential applications of NFTs. Despite the fact that the idea is still in its infancy, numerous applications that could be possible have already surfaced. The application of NFTs presents an opportunity to solve a few of the industry's most pressing problems at the same time. In the first place, having a digital record of the item's legitimacy is helpful in solving problems like those involving fake items. A non-functional test, or NFT, could be connected to luxury objects to prove that they are authentic. In a similar vein, a non-fungible token may be able to display essential information regarding the history of an object, such as the components that were utilized, the location from where they originated, and the distance that the item has traveled. This could help people make more ethical judgments, especially as concerns over fashion and sustainability become increasingly relevant. People have always had a fondness for the hobby of collecting souvenirs, trinkets, and other stuff of a similar nature. NFTs offer a method of confirming authenticity, functioning similarly to a digital signature or a seal of approval. It's possible that you'd be interested in making NFTs for your work if you're just starting out as a digital artist. You are in luck since there are a number of platforms that are at your disposal that can assist you in getting started. The procedure, on the whole, is not particularly complicated, and the various platforms will walk you through it step by step. However, before you can get started, there are a few things that you will need to be aware of. A specific blockchain serves as the foundation for NFTs and provides support for them. At this time, the Ethereum blockchain is the one that is preferred for non-fungible tokens the most. You will want a Bitcoin wallet, filled with cryptocurrency, in order to proceed. At this time, Ether is the one that sees the most usage, ETH. On a market for NFTs, you are able to produce and sell digital assets that you have created. Consequently, non-fungible tokens are extremely popular at the moment. But what are the advantages and disadvantages of using NFTs? Below, we have highlighted several potential benefits as well as drawbacks. One of the benefits of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, that is frequently cited is the fact that it confers ownership of digital assets on the holder, in this case, the artist. When content creators make a digital asset, an NFT provides them with the opportunity to not only demonstrate the legitimacy of their work but also to earn from it. When it comes to things like memes that are passed around extensively, this might mean a large money stream for the original creator. They're unique and collectible. The thrill of amassing something that is one of a kind or extremely uncommon is something that appeals to a large number of people. NFTs add an additional layer of validity to collected content, especially that which takes the form of digital assets. They are unchangeable. Due to the fact that they are based on the blockchain, non-fungible tokens can never be changed, deleted, or replaced. This is an important attribute to have when attempting to demonstrate the genuineness or origin of digital content. They can consist of computerized contracts. Another fascinating aspect of the blockchain technology is the ability to create and execute smart contracts. In essence, they are able to hold instructions that, after certain criteria have been satisfied, will be carried out. Therefore, a non-fungible token, NFT, equipped with a smart contract has the potential to allot artists a predetermined amount of the earnings when the NFT is eventually sold. As is the case with any emerging forms of technology, there are certain risks that may be associated with its use. The following are some of the drawbacks of using NFTs. This market relies heavily on speculation. There is still much debate over whether or not non-financial trades have any real value. Is purchasing them a good long-term investment? Or is it just a fleeting fashion? It is difficult to say. At this point in time, the only value is determined by the effective quality of NFTs. Copies of digital assets are possible to make. It is not true that copies of a digital asset do not exist just because someone holds the NFT of that object. It is possible to copy and paste artwork, repost animated GIFs thousands of times, and upload videos to a variety of websites. You just have a sign of authenticity if you own the NFT. This does not indicate that you control the asset just because you own it. Environmental expenses. There has been a lot of discussion over the potential negative effects that blockchain-based cryptocurrencies like Ether and Bitcoin could have on the environment. In order to add records onto a blockchain, a significant amount of computational power is required. The long-term viability of assets built on blockchain technology is an important topic of debate. It is possible to steal them. Even while the technology that underpins NFTs is reasonably safe, a significant number of the exchanges and platforms are not. As a consequence of this, there have been multiple cases of stolen NFTs as a result of breaches in cybersecurity. It is my sincere hope that you are now aware of what non-fungible tokens, NFTs, are and how they function. We have shown that non-fungible tokens have the potential for a number of uses in the real world. Nevertheless, do they represent a future technology? It is difficult to forecast the extent to which NFTs will be utilized in the years to come. Clearly, there is a significant amount of interest in them right now, and there are a number of possible benefits associated with this. The technology, on the other hand, is still in its early stages, and there are a great many obstacles to overcome. If you learned anything from this video, please share it with a friend, press the like button, and subscribe below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.